What's up, folks? James G with Death Valley Magazine here. Today we're going to review the Boker Plus credit card knife. Now this is a cool little knife that was originally made by a custom knife maker called John Kubaski, and he was making these and selling them for about $175. Now I thought it was a really cool knife and I really wanted to get one, but at $175 it's kind of iffy, especially for a little knife like this, so I ended up passing. But recently I saw this in a knife catalog that Boker licensed the design from John and is now mass producing these for $20 a pop. So at $20 a pop I couldn't resist, so I went ahead and ordered one up. I had it shipped out to me here in Iraq, and this is what arrived. It is a interesting knife. It's only two pieces. It's the liner and the blade. That's it. Liner and the blade. The blade falls onto the liner, and it falls pretty tight. You don't have to worry about cutting your finger or anything like that. This is 440 stainless steel. Not the greatest steel in the world, but $20 knife. And I actually like 440 stainless. It's hard to get a good edge on it, but I think it's alright stainless for low to mid-range knives. This is where you get the value right here. This is titanium liner handle. So that's definitely a good price, and it makes it extremely light. This only weighs 1.1 ounce, so it's featherweight. A little piece of G10 scale right there on the bottom, so it protects the front, so I guess you don't jab yourself in this little ring part. It also, this is my favorite part right here, it's got a deep carry pocket clip. And with this thing you can carry it anywhere. You can stick it on the inside of your shirt, inside of your waistband, your pants, small pockets, inside a pair of Converse shoes, which I actually wore it for a day to just try it out. It was kind of comfortable, but it rubbed on me a little bit. It opens up one-handed, no problem, and it has a liner lock like any other knife. Just press it, close it. It's that simple. I think it's a cool knife. I think it has limited uses. I mean, it's not really a fighting knife, though you could use it as a fighting knife. It does grip well. It's got these two notches here for your fingers, and so it could definitely be a slasher knife. I wouldn't stab anyone with it because the single pivot point here, it's solid, but I think if I jab someone and I got a bone, that this would probably break apart into two. So if you had to use this as a last ditch weapon, it's definitely a cutting, slashing knife, not a stabbing a fool knife. So we'll leave it at that. What else about this knife? It's a good utility knife too. I've been using this to like cut open stuff like boxes, packages, things that get sent to me here. So it's good for everyday carry, utility knife. Maybe you work somewhere where you can't really yank out like a gigantic knife, you know, like when you go up to work, you go to open up a box and you're like, you know, bam, bring this thing out. People are going to be like, holy shit, dude, don't stab anyone. So this, if you're depending on political correctness where you work, this will probably be much better if you're opening up a box or something. It also comes with a metal chain, a bead chain, black, that I guess you're supposed to put it through this hole, though I don't really understand the concept. If you have this around, you'd have to snap the sucker off to be able to use it. So it's kind of weird. I don't really get that. It's extremely thin. I mean, it's paper thin. You can take this and your bad motherfucker wallet, and it easily slips right in. No profile at all. It's extremely thin. This is actually this is one great place to carry it. If you need just a last-ditch backup knife somewhere, or a knife that you want to be sure you'll never forget, this is definitely your choice. And like I said, it's thin. If you look at it without the pocket clip, it's barely the thickness of two credit cards. So if you were to unscrew these clips, it's easily, I unscrewed them once just to see how thin it was, then you can fit it anywhere. I mean, this thing would fit inside of a book, anything. So you can also use this as a money clip. That's what I was actually thinking. Unless you're a big baller and you're carrying around a huge wad of cash, but it'd be good for a small stack of bills. So value, I think it's a good value for $20. It's a clever knife. It's neat. It's fun. This thing, you can play with it all day long. It's very cool. It's got a cool design. I like the notches. I like the combination of the stainless steel, the titanium, the G10 scales, and the pocket clip. I think it's a cool knife. So definitely, if you got $20 laying around and you want a little clever little knife, would definitely suggest the Boker Plus credit card knife. So what do we go over on this? You get, it's a titanium handle, titanium handle, a 440 stainless steel blade, G10, little tiny piece, and got a cool pocket clip. So, and like I said, this knife cost $20. Not a bad deal at all. So, got $20 laying around? I definitely pick one up. It'd make a cool. This would also make a cool gift. I was thinking about giving a couple of my friends ones of these. It's a unique knife, so it's better than giving them like a DVD or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the review. This is James G, Death Valley Magazine. If you want to read the rest of the article, signing out. Peace out, brothers. Boker.